just to have seen how Celtic dealt with it. But he's 100% right. And as you said and alluded to in the last question, was the boys from Auchinleck, their side, they just really need to have big characters. They need to work as hard as they possibly can. They need to hope that Celtic do take their eye off the ball a little bit, or a big bit actually, should I say, that they can get any chance of getting something out of the game. But I mean, what Tommy Sloan's done for Auchinleck Talbot is pretty much unheard of at any level anyway. It's pretty much unheard of what he's done for 23, 24 years. Is incredible.
It's amazing, Jackie, isn't it? And you'll have come across guys like this in your playing, coaching, managerial career as well. The guys who, to a large extent, across much of the country, are probably unsung heroes. But what they do for their local communities, their local towns, their teams, deserves to be given the utmost of credit, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I think there's so many in the game like that. You know, they do so much for their clubs. Look at Samuel Spartans, how long he's been there, and you see what they've achieved. And Tommy Sloan, yeah, you know, the Junior Cup is something you used to look forward to, and he's got a fantastic record. And this is a great occasion for him. Obviously, he'll be nervous, but there's no pressure on his team tonight to win. So the pressure's all on Celtic. Celtic have to come here and show how professional they are. I'm just looking at the Celtic squad, you know, how they're going to set up. It looks possibly like Donovan will go to left back, and Balakisha, because there are question marks on him coming into Celtic. You know, is he a winger? I think we might play in the kind of 10 role, more advanced in the middle, and can we put McCowan on the right and Forrest on the left. So very interesting to see how that develops, and seeing someone playing in the right position, if that's what he was signed for, as a 10, Balakisha.
Yeah, will be, absolutely. Going to be a fascinating afternoon. It might be a tough one for Auchinleck. We're now, about 16, 17 minutes away from kick-off in the one remaining tie for the weekend. Let's just take a few moments to look back on what has so far unfolded in this fourth round. Our weekend coverage began, of course, on Friday nights at Ibrox.
Sports Sound on BBC Radio Scotland. The Scottish Cup lives here.
Asgard lines up this free kick after Moore was fouled. He goes from distance. Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, what a strike from Tillo Asgard! Absolute perler, 5-0.
5-0 is a good result for us. All in all, I'm happy. Now 6 wins in a row, I think is a good feeling, and from this confidence, you should go in the next games.
It comes again! Deflection! It's gone in! Absolute bedlam at East End Park! That's Dunfermline have surely won it in the day!
Well, you know what, I thought we could have played better at times. I said in the assistant, it's got 1-0 written all over it, could go either way, really. And thankfully we were on the right end of it.
United could finish it here, and they have done there in the next round. That's a brilliant finish. Batter, and it's side foot into the back of the net. This game's now done. Dundee United 2, Area United 0. Brilliant finish.
The cup games, you know, it's about getting the result at the end of the day and making sure that your team is in the hat when the draw comes around. Yeah, I think we deserve to win the game in the end.
Oh my days! Oh, Dundee have scored. It's a disaster for Kilmarnock. Riley pings one up in the air. It's got snow on it. It's coming down. Kel Roos has got to claim it. The defender jumps with Kel Roos. It's Robbie Dees, the experienced Robbie Dees. They clatter into each other and it drops to the Dundee player and he pops it in the back of the net.
You know, it was always going to be a difficult game coming here. Really delighted that we managed to progress through this. It's a great cup competition. You know, we don't want to be watching the TV on a Saturday afternoon at other teams performing in it. We want to be part of that. You know, thankfully, we found a way in the second half.
Goal, Partick Thistle, Andy. 3-1, Rico Diak. Young lad just came on 5-10 minutes ago. Fantastic finish for his right foot. 3-1, Partick Thistle.
Right-footed, scores! Ben Parkinson is the hero for Falkirk. It's Falkirk who are through to the last 16 of the Scottish Cup. A sensational penalty shootout victory over Hearts.
It feels brilliant. It feels absolutely brilliant. Delighted for everyone at the football club. We're delighted to be in the draw. Can't wait. Look forward to that tomorrow.
Sports Sound on BBC Radio Scotland. The Scottish Cup lives here.
So a dip into some of the highlights from the weekend, just running through all those scores. Rangers with a 5-0 win against Annan. Miorski with a hat-trick. The Chaiwa late own goal and Dunfermline victory against Hibernian. Airdrie and Arbroath with a 3-3 thriller there. Airdrieonians going through 4-2 in penalties. Elgin City, thanks to a Kane Hester double, 3-1 winners away to Camelin Juniors. And Muller and Camera each getting their first Dundee United goals as they beat Ayr 2-0. Kelty Hart edging out Cove Rangers 5-3 on penalties after a 1-1 draw. The late Dre Wright winner and the calamitous Kel Rue mistake giving Dundee the victory against Kilmarnock. It was a penalty shootout victory for St Mirren against Livingston, 4-3 in that one. Motherwell with yet another goal from Tawanda Maswanise, 15th of the season, enough to see off Ross County. Double from Tony Watt, Partick Thistle, 3-1 winners against Montrose. Stennismuir, and there was a double there for Matty Aitken, that was 4-0. What a win that was against Greenock Morton. Spartans edged out Cali Thistle on penalties after a goalless draw, and of course Falkirk with that penalty shootout victory at Tynecastle. Incredible 5 penalty shootouts yesterday in the 12 matches that took place. Wraith Rovers heading up to Pittodrie earlier this afternoon, and Jack Milne's bundled efforts early on was enough to earn the holders a place in the 5th round. The draw to come later, and of course Auchinleck Talbot Celtic to kick off in about 13 minutes time. I'm going to say, Jackie, you've got great history of course in this competition. It's been quite a round, hasn't it, when you're looking at the 2 big Edinburgh sides going out and some of those other score lines that we saw over the course of the last couple of days.